Hey everyone, thank you for choosing to spend time out of your day to listen to today's episode. I'm your host, Zachary Aird, and let's get this playing. So today's guest is Jerry Johnson. He's going to make me laugh this whole episode. I already know it. So yeah, Jerry, explain who you are. A lot of people who are going to be listening or hopefully listening probably know of you.
Mm-hmm.
So we can use this podcast to actually get to know you in a more, I guess, good setting.
Yeah, so I'm Jerry Johnson. I met Zachary by playing at Auto University. I played basketball there for 3.5 years, and now I'm just kind of starting my real life.
Yeah. Yeah, because me too. I want to get into that because it's a weird transition because when we woke up after the tournament, like when we were finally home for when we finished, it was a weird experience. Like waking up and I was like, their coaches didn't text practice. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
like what's next?
Yeah. So what was that transition like for you?
Well, it was different because mine was in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
So I had to make a decision to stop playing mid-season. Wasn't really in the rotation. Had opportunities with my dad to go and start,
Yeah.
making money. And I just wanted to be around family more. So it was weird, but it was by choice. So
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how you felt, but mine was by choice, and it definitely sucked a little bit, not being a part of it anymore. But I also live 5 minutes away.
Yeah.
So
Same.
I still felt, intact with everyone, just I wasn't practicing. But I will say not practicing felt amazing.
Yeah. What do they call it? A NARP? It's
A non-athletic regular person.
Yeah, dude, I
that's-
woke up and I was like, bro, I don't have to work out.
Yeah.
Like technically, but
You don't
should.
have to, you're
Yeah,
not forced to go
yeah.
to practice anymore.
Or I was working out by myself in the garage and I was like doing reps and like I could just stop now.
Yeah.
Like there's no reason to keep
Yeah.
extra rep. Like
I can lower my weight.
yeah, I can lower my weight.
I don't have to do this.
Yeah, I don't have to squat. I mean, I'm gonna, but yeah, like those kind of sequences when I'm down there, like in your head, you're like, one more, you can get that extra minute. Like,
It's a little hard to stay motivated when you're by yourself in your garage compared to with Coach Hearn screaming at you.
Yeah, like now I know how it feels because I used to tell my family like, "Come on, one more," and then I'm like, "Why was I doing that to them?"
Yeah.
Like they're just trying to be healthy.
They're probably like, "Dude, shut up."
Yeah. Over here telling them what to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that morning I woke up and I was just, it was done, and I was like, "This is a weird." I was gonna text you because I was like, "What do you do?"
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to do. I
I
really,
mean,
I literally woke up, didn't because I'm online classes, and that's how you were.
yeah.
So right now I'm finishing up my senior year. So yeah, the curriculum that I'm in, it's literally online and I'm not doing anything. So I was just bored.
Yeah. There was a time where right away, didn't wake up till like noon every day.
Oh yeah.
I had the good 2 weeks of, hey, I'm lazy. I'm just gonna play Xbox all night, and then, one day it was like, all right, now I got to step up a little bit.
Yeah. I got to start going on those Zoom meetings that you're going on.
My parents were like, all right, buddy, let's get it going.
Yeah, they're going to kick you out the house.
No, it was tough in the beginning, but I'm so happy I did it.
Yeah, because I'm excited that like you said, you get to start a new thing because how long have we been playing basketball? Just like
Forever.
yeah. So now you get to like stop. You don't have to. No one's telling you what to do. I guess in a way, but
I will say that's a challenging part though, is when you do have no one telling you what to do, you rely on complete self-discipline.
Yep.
So it's you have to get yourself up out of bed. You have to, work on the business you started or go to a job. Like then after your job, you have to, work on yourself and figure out what you're going to do with that spare time and get to bed on time. And it's like if you don't do that, if you don't hold yourself accountable for that, it can get real messy real quick.
Yeah, you're gonna just keep pushing things.
Yeah.
Because that Monday I didn't work out, and I was just like, oh, I don't have to. Like, I just kept pushing, and then by the time it was like 8:00 at night, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna work out.
Yeah, you're on no schedule.
Yeah.
And it feels great for a little bit, and then you're like, I'm doing nothing.
Yeah, just nothing. So yeah, let's get into that. What did you do with your father?
So he started learning how to trade forex last August. The foreign exchange is what forex is, and I started to see he started to make really good money with it. And I remember sitting at practice one day. I wasn't playing in practice that day.
I think you told me this.
I think I talked to you, and I was like, I probably said this to you. I was like, my parents are in Dubai right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We were stretching. That's what it was.
My parents are in Dubai right now, and they're making money. And it wasn't just like a Dubai trip for business. It was like 30% business, 70% like, dude, we're in Dubai. Let's go have fun. Like, And I remember thinking like, all right, I'm not playing in practice. I'm not making money, and I could be in Dubai. So that's kind of when I flipped the switch in my head to start doing what my dad was doing. And so when I stopped playing, it was December. That's when I started to learn how to trade foreign exchange. And, since then I've ran away with it. And it's honestly been so fun because, I mean, I've made money and it's freeing. You can trade any time of the day, wherever you want on your phone. So as long as you know the skill set, like you can do it whenever, wherever. And
So is it like a fan? Like, what is it like? I'm interested in it because what is it like? Like, is it FanDuel? Not
No.
I know it's not FanDuel, but what is it like? Are you because I know the charts.
Yeah.
Because a lot of that can get overwhelming for someone who's new to it.
Oh,
right?
it's gibberish. Like,
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
yeah. So, I mean, there's $7 trillion traded every day in Forex. That's more than anything like combined. So you can
Sheesh.
trade any Forex pair, and we happen to trade like gold for US dollar, but you can trade anything. Like, when you travel out of the country, you have to trade your US dollar for the other currency. That's Forex, but we just do it online. So there's technical analysis, reading the charts, learning everything. Dude, stop it.
I'm literally looking at you.
And we learn the skill set, and dude,
I'm not doing anything.
I lost my full train of thought.
You're talking about how you could trade in your family for like money.
You can trade anywhere, but like you learn how to read the charts. And at first, like you said, it's gibberish. But then, like now, when I look at it, it's like I know exactly what's happening to an extent. You never really know, and then you choose to buy or sell. You can make money either way. So, with the pair I trade, gold, when the U.S. dollar is doing bad, gold goes up.
Yeah.
And the other way around, and you can make money either way. You can buy or sell, and when you sell, you hope the market goes down. When you buy, the market goes up. But one thing that's helped is we recently got access to these things called indicators. Indicators are things that pop up on a chart, and it's just it gives you like confirmation or more probability that the market's going to move in a way. And the indicators we use have a 94% win rate. So that's why I told you before the show started. I said it's almost like free money.
Yeah.
But
No, it really is because you guys are killing it.
yeah, so what you see on my dad, his posts, like about like 60% of that is his own trades. He wakes up early.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Takes like 15, 20 trades earlier. There's more liquidity in the market early on. And the other 40% is just by taking one trade that pops up on his phone that is like he does nothing. He just takes the trade. That's what I have friends doing now. So it's fun.
Yeah. So why did you guys choose to do gold instead of any of the other, what is it, elements, I guess?
Pairs.
Pairs?
Forex pairs. Well, the platform we pay for and learn from, it's the best education platform there is. The guy who owns it, his name is Holton Bugs. He trades gold, and he makes like the lowest he's made recently in a month, according to my dad, is like $60 million off his own trades.
The lowest?
The lowest. He's a billionaire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's rich, to say the least.
Yeah. So if I had him on the podcast, he's gonna give me my own podcast.
You will not get him on the podcast.
Hey, sit down right here. Talk to me.
That'd be a pretty penny to get him here, I'm sure.
Yeah. No, man, I'm gonna get you.
At some point, you will.
Yeah. Let me get you some followers.
Yeah. At some point, you will. Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. So what made your dad interested? Because what did your dad do before that?
He does network marketing.
Okay.
And real estate.
That's what it was, real estate.
Mm-hmm.
That's, yeah, because the house is next to y'all, right?
Yeah, we own our neighbor's house.
Yeah, imagine. That's like, what's that one movie, Neighbors?
I haven't seen it.
No, you never seen that?
No, dude, I don't watch movies. I'm boring.
Yeah, that is true. You don't watch movies.
I don't watch movies. I always take so much crap for it. I just don't have many movies to watch. And then I get sidetracked. Like I'll start watching TikTok or something.
You're not going to watch the Air movie that's coming out?
Oh, I will watch that.
Yeah, I guess it's really good.
I'm not that excited for it. That just shows I don't really love movies because that's like me. Like shoes, Jordan, basketball. Like that's like my life. Yeah. And I'm like, I could care less about it. But I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, I think it's a good movie. But anyways, so speaking of money and all that, do you think, because we've always had this conversation on every trip that we've ever been on at Ottawa, does money buy you happiness? And you've always had a good answer, and I've always been like, huh, Jerry's got a point on that.
I think so, yes. I
Yeah.
don't think money literally buys you happiness. The physical dollar, that's not going to make you happy. Maybe for a minute. But I think, you having money allows you to do things that you can't do without it.
Mm-hmm.
If buying cars makes you happy, if you don't have money, you can't buy cars, right? Now, that's a materialistic thing. What I like to think of is like going on trips, creating memories, I love giving. So buying my friends stuff, my family stuff, money allows me to do that. And then another, like I have a goal of mine is to obviously get rich and then open up a charity
Yeah.
where I want to travel the world, so with money,
and can't do that without money.
Exactly. I want to give to people who don't have things that we have. Like, I saw a Mr. Beast video like years ago, and he was like giving stuff like shoes to kids and like backpacks and stuff, and the kids were like mind blown, And it's just like I love giving and stuff like that. So it's like, why not try to do that myself? So that would buy me happiness. Now, if someone doesn't have a goal like that, if they just want cars, houses, girls, shoes,
materialistic things.
If they just want materialistic things, that's only going to buy you happiness for so long. That puts a smile on your face for a couple days.
The Mr. Beast thing, I remember seeing it, and the videos that he creates and all that, he puts so much money into that. Like, it's insane. So he's barely getting any, from his endorsements, from his ads, like all that money. But a lot of that money is literally, he's not getting it. Like, he's not gaining because he puts so much into, like, what he's doing. So, because I remember you came up, or it was, like, before one of our games, and you came up to me, and you were, like, talking about how you want to do that. Like, you know how those TikTokers and all that go around and, like, give.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I always watch those videos because I'm like, man, that homeless guy probably needed it. Or the football game ones where they're like, you're going to the football game. And he's like, really? And, like, someone has never been to a professional arena. Like, just the small
life-changing
things.
for those people.
Yeah, they get to experience that.
And a lot of the people, at least when you go to the comments, they look at it as, why are you recording this,
Yeah.
It's to spread positivity, awareness. Like, if I didn't see those videos, that wouldn't be a goal of mine, right?
Yeah.
Now, you also got to look at it like they don't need to do that stuff. Mr. Beast doesn't need to go to another country and give 10,000 shoes away. Just because he's recording it doesn't mean he's doing it for that reason, right? Just like you said, he invests so much money into it of his own. He's probably not profiting on videos like that. And if he is, that's just because he's insane. And his YouTube channel is wild.
Yeah. I don't know how many followers he has.
But people like going and like this, like the Super Bowl tickets, or I can't think of the guy's name where he does that. You're going to the game.
Yeah.
There's no way he's profiting on videos like that if he's buying
25K tickets.
Exactly. So it's like,
and they're on the field. Like, it's not like,
exactly. It's like the best tickets.
Yeah.
So, like, and you see how happy those kids are and those families are. Like, that'd be so cool. Like, I get like goosebumps just giving my sister a pair of shoes or something, or like my significant other a candy bar.
I know.
Yeah.
Because we went shopping together. Remember? And for Christmas,
we did.
You were like, "Come with me, man. Come with me." And I was like, "I hate shopping, bro. Like, I do all my shopping online, and I'm done."
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll go with you." And this guy made me buy my brother the Thor hammer, $100 Lego. And my brother's what, 24, 23? So
Did he love it?
Yeah, but we were in that Lego store for remember? We were in there for 4 hours.
That's because I was debating buying myself something. It's so hard for me to buy myself things other than shoes sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'll pull the trigger so quick to buy someone else something. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of hate it, but I love it. Like, because just that, like, getting surprises, for people. Like, I made a Christmas list, for things that I bought myself and things that I bought for other people, and like the ratio. I mean, you're not supposed to buy yourself stuff for Christmas, but
you're opening it up. Jerry get an extra present.
Yeah. Whoa, Jerry from Jerry?
Yeah. No, you're writing other names on it.
Yeah, and I bought so many gifts, dude. It was like, no, I should not do that.
Yeah.
Whether it was like a $5 gift or, an expensive gift, it's just the amount.
Yeah. Because I think I was holding your bags too. I was holding all your family's bags at the mall.
Yeah.
That was a little
assistant. I forgot about that, dude.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because what is it, April now?
Yeah.
That was December. But yeah, I just remember you invited me, and I was the mall, because the mall is hectic and it's Arrowhead Mall, so like.
It's not the biggest mall.
Yeah.
It's Christmas. It's the biggest mall in the city.
Yeah, in the city of Glendale.
Not everyone's driving to Scottsdale.
Yeah.
I can only imagine how that mall is.
Yeah. Have you ever been?
Yeah, but I'm talking about during Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Christmas is bad.
Do you remember when people robbed that mall?
Yeah, wasn't it like Logan Paul, Jake
Uh,
Paul?
I think one of them were there, but I don't know if they took place. And
Yeah,
you
they
know,
probably started it.
dude, I went to high school with some chick that got arrested for
Stealing an Apple
from
Watch.
that. No, a bunch of designer belts and like
Oh,
designer stuff like Burberry. And I remember texting with
yeah.
her that night. I was like, "Give me something." Thank God I wasn't part of that because,
Yeah, no, give me something is not part of that yet.
but yeah, thank gosh I didn't partake in that.
Yeah, you can go. Hey,
Not
Zach.
gonna lie, I considered. I was like,
Hey, that's a good. Hey, that would have been smart for Christmas because you like giving and you would have stole everything.
until you get caught.
Yeah.
Not
Here's an
everyone did.
iPad. Here's the newest iPad that was in the back of
Yeah.
the back of the store.
How'd you get that? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
How'd you get 19 iPads? Hook up.
Yeah, just a knock at your door Christmas morning. I do remember seeing that on the news because I just that's why I keep saying Apple products because I remember them all running through the Apple store
Yeah.
and it looked like an like apocalypse because it's all the if they ever been to Scottsdale Mall, the Apple store is literally windows everywhere
Yeah.
and yeah, they stole everything. But why still in Scottsdale? You know, like
I don't know. It's dumb.
that's where the most police are gonna be.
Dude, I just remembered. We got way off track.
Yeah,
were talking
go ahead.
about
No,
real-
this is
No. You asked me something about what my dad did, real estate and stuff, right?
Yeah.
He does network marketing, real estate,
Yeah.
and now he trades. And you asked why he started trading,
Yeah.
and he saw people that were in his network marketing company posting their results and making that type of money. He did not want to trade at all. It looked, you look at a chart right now, you're like, what's going on?
Yeah, overwhelming.
Yeah, exactly. So he started to see these constant results, people posting like what he does now, and it inspired him because the people that he's, in his network marketing company have a lot of money. So he's seeing results like what he's now posting. So that he posts because, he got inspired by a post. So now he posts his results. That's what got him into trading. It's just seeing other people's like results. He's like, I have to do this.
Yeah. I get because that's how everyone is. Like when you guys are posting that much, or I'm not gonna say the amount,
Yeah.
but like that kind of money and all that, then you kind of take it in. Like, oh, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Or, like he's on something that I'm not. Just
Yeah.
like any other
Yeah.
aspect in life. He's got something that I want.
Yeah.
Something simple like that. But yeah, I just wanted to have the audience know what you were doing. Because
Yeah.
I mean that's it's pretty interesting because I remember that you got into the NFTs. How's that?
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Those changed my life.
Yeah, they did.
Those changed my life as far as income wise. They pay out residually, and that's, residual income is what frees you. Gosh, dude,
Who is it?
my mom.
Oh, see, she's gonna be listening to the episode. She's gonna be like, "Uh-oh." Oh,
Sorry.
no, it's your mom.
No.
If it was someone else, I'd be like, "Bro, put that phone away."
Yeah. No, but let me turn my phone on. Do not disturb.
You're always on Do Not Disturb. You're a little
Yeah.
like John Wick.
No.
he texts you.
Yeah. No, so the NFTs, there's something that's called utility attached to NFTs, and that's why not many NFTs succeed.
Mm.
And if you don't know anything about NFTs, you're just looking at like a digital picture. You're like, "What's this?"
Yeah.
Right? That's what I thought. But to have success with NFTs, you have to find the right one that has the right utility. Utility is what it offers physically for you. Like, hey, I own this picture of a monkey on crack, right? But when I own this, I get access to blank, right? The NFTs that I have pay a residual income. That's part of the utility. So they pay out, like if you own one, you get like $50 a week, right? But there's like a referral thing to it, Like if I were to, I don't want to say sell you one,
Yeah.
but if you were to buy one, using my referral, I guess, then I'd get paid. You'd get paid like the 50, and I'd get paid like a little percentage, right? So I just built that out as much as I could in the small amount of time I had, and it's completely changed everything.
Yeah, because you started that when our junior year technically. That
Yeah,
summer.
I want to say the
junior?
summer going
Yeah.
into.
It was like during their summer workouts that you were like.
It was like a year and a couple months ago. So I think,
Yeah.
I forget when, but
I still remember Jake being there, like when you were
Yeah.
talking about it.
Yeah, it's funny, dude. So I remember thinking NFTs were so stupid, which
Yeah.
they are. Like some of them are, unless you have a hold of the right one.
Mm.
And I remember Marcus. We were on a bus. I don't know if you remember this. He was in the front of the bus. We were about to go to the airport, I believe. And he looked back at the bus. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna send you guys all a link. Can you guys all like join this Discord so I can get more entries to maybe win a free NFT?" And I remember I told him this. You know, I talk to Marcus all the time now, and I told him this. I was thinking like, dude, you're dumb. What are you doing?
Yeah,
I
Marcus.
was like, an NFT? I remember thinking that, right? And then a couple months later, my dad brings this project again. The guy Holton Bugs that I mentioned that is making a ton of money
Yeah.
trading. He's behind this NFT project as well. The dude's a winner. Like everything he touches is gold.
So he's gonna touch this podcast.
Oh yeah, we'll get him on here at some point
Yeah. Oh, you guys
when I'm
are
the
in here.
co-host and stuff. And
Co-host. He actually takes over. He buys my podcast.
yeah, he's like, I want your podcast.
Yeah.
I'll pay
all
you.
your equipment is mine.
You'd have to sell it.
Yeah. And how much? $1 million? $1.
Whatever it's worth at the time.
Yeah.
No, but Holton put up this NFT project, and my dad, that's his mentor, does whatever he says to an extent.
Yeah.
As far as business goes.
Yeah.
And
Hey.
and then my dad's my best friend, my mentor. I'm so lucky to have someone like that in my life, but I'm like right on board. So now I'm dealing with these NFTs and I'm reading into them and figuring out what they do, what's the point of holding them. And once it clicked, it clicked. So that's when I started to post about it. I'm like, hey, I'm sure you saw a bunch of my posts, like, buy one of these, dude.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of friends that did, like Marcus, and some
Yeah.
friends that are like, dude, what are you doing, right? And I'm sure there's a lot of people behind the scenes that are like, what the heck? Because that's how I was, and it's completely understandable. But it was so fun. It's still fun. Like I still own them and I still buy NFTs, and it provides a residual income. So I don't have to do anything other than just own it.
Yeah. You just basically like holding on. It's like I don't know, like a Pokemon card.
Yeah,
guess.
somewhat.
Yeah.
It's like a Pokemon card that stands to go up and down in value depending on where the market is. NFT market right now is really down in general, so any NFTs are down, but this one holds a higher value because it still pays out. So it's like a Pokemon card that gives you a physical, utility.
Yeah. Some
Like-
money that can keep coming in.
Yeah.
Basically.
And some utilities, like there's some. Do you know Gary Vee?
Yeah.
Gary
yeah,
Vaynerchuk. He has a NFT project where his utility is there's a private restaurant in New York, and if you own one of those NFTs, you can get into that restaurant and you can bring a +1. If you don't own one, you can't get in. It's like a 5-star restaurant.
Mm.
So now some people might not think that utility is worth much because you're like, well, I don't live in New York. Why would I want to go to that restaurant? But some people, that's holy crap. I can go to Gary Vee's restaurant. If I own
Yeah.
this, and that NFT is going to go up and down in value. And at any point, the owner of an NFT project can add more value to that. Like if I own an NFT and you had it, like one day I can be like, you know what, Zach, or any of my owners have access to any NBA games, right? I'm sure that NFT would go up in value, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So that's a dramatic example, but
Yeah. I was gonna say, can you have that? But yeah. Let's take a turn and because I kind of want to get into like our season because we've had funny stories together.
yeah.
You're already laughing. So, but yeah, because we were kind of the ones that started, I guess, Ottawa together. Like I don't know how to explain that. Like
We started our journey together.
yeah, we started our journey together. I met you at an open gym, and then it kind of kicked off from there because we knew we didn't know each other at all,
Yeah.
but we knew everyone that was around us. Like you knew people that I knew people that you knew.
Uh-huh.
So just like with your friend, like all your friends here in Surprise, like I knew of them,
Yeah.
but then finally like meeting them.
Yeah.
But it was just funny. Like, so yeah, do you have any funny stories or?
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, one of the first times I met you,
Yeah.
not even met you, just played against you, was
Yeah.
remember the high school where we had the open gyms at.
Yeah, right here. It's literally. Or I mean, hold on, it's not right here.
That's why I cut it off.
Yeah.
I almost said the name.
Yeah.
I was like, the
yeah.
high school right here.
Yeah.
No, but
Oh, that's Valley.
I remember, yeah. That's IMG Academy.
Yeah, I'm in Florida.
No, so I remember playing, and that's what you played completely different at this point.
Yeah.
Like
I had a
you
transition.
dribbled the ball more than 3 times,
Yeah, I had a transition.
and you had a handle.
Yeah.
right? So I remember playing you, and I'm like, all right, little lefty kid, I know he can shoot. Not intimidated at all.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
I'm sure no one's intimidated of me when I step on the
Yeah,
court.
like both of they. If someone probably walks into our open gyms, they see both of us handling the
Yeah.
ball. They're like,
They're like,
deaf and
why are
blind
they here?
school,
Hey, high school practice is over. Get away.
middle school.
Yeah. No, so I remember picking you up, and mind you, I'm a lot better defender now, but back then it was like,
Oh,
I'm a
yeah,
breathing
yeah.
cone.
That's what you guys used to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, the parking cones outside
Yeah.
the school. That's what you
Yeah,
were.
I'm just a breathing, blinking cone at this point. But I was confident. I picked you up maybe volleyball line, and all I remember is you just fake crossover, pull up three, and hit it. And I was the other. I thought you were going that way, and you were, not that way. You were.
Yeah.
That was just that's my first memory of you as far as
Yeah.
Ottawa basketball, and you had a tight handle then.
Yeah.
That I've always I bring it up here and there to our teammates and stuff that you had a handle.
Yeah.
You might
'cause-
still, but
yeah.
no one knows.
Yeah. I mean, I'll pull it out for men's league. It's because like you can't do it.
You can't do it in college.
Yeah, like they're gonna get ripped,
Yeah,
or someone's gonna get mad and be like, "Pass the ball, bro." Like,
Yeah.
what are you,
Yeah.
AZ Finest? Like,
exactly.
yeah. So if you invite me to these men's leagues, like you can see it, but yeah, I'm not doing all that.
You need to play the weekend ones with Max
Oh,
Mason
yeah.
and I.
Yes, I saw Mason go for that dunk.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fake. That was CGI.
Yeah, that was out of body.
Yeah, when he fell, because I was like, what's gonna happen? Because I saw McKay throw a full court pass. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, and he literally catches a lob, lands, and he lands like he's a superhero or something.
Yeah.
Like he landed like that Thunder movie where he takes KD's powers.
Yeah.
That's what it
A
reminded
movie
me.
I've actually watched.
Yeah, there you go.
When you said movie, I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah,
I'm about to tell him I haven't seen it again.
The mic started getting farther. So yeah, because I don't know, like when I think of funny stories, I think like in segments of like where we were at, like what part of Cali. Because there's a funny thing in everything that we did.
Yeah.
Like no matter where we were at as a team or at both of us.
Uh-huh.
But I'm trying to remember stories that we had together.
I mean,
Like
there's gotta.
there's got to be one.
I remember
but-
the VR night where you brought the VR.
Oh, bro, yeah.
And
Was that the national tournament or GSAC?
that was. No, that was Indiana. That was that tournament, the NCCAA tournament. But no, that's where you first brought the VR. I'm talking about the time where Eli and I were boxing all night.
Bro, the next day you're sore.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been boxing right now. Like, that's my workout.
Really?
I'll box, jump rope, and then do my workout.
Oh wow.
Bro, and I literally just posted a TikTok about it. But I'm like, bro, I'm getting a sweat. And,
Yeah.
like, the boxing game is legit.
Yeah.
Because you guys didn't believe me. And when I brought it, well, I stopped bringing it. Like, remember we moved it? We asked to open, like, the ballroom.
Yep.
Whatever, so we could play in an open area. Because Jordan Wonderberg started punching. He punched he punched the TV.
Yeah.
He punched the TV with the controllers in his hand. I'm like,
I
bro.
didn't even know that.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, chill. Because on the controller now, you can see a little black dot.
From Jordan.
Yeah, from Jordan. I'm like, bro, I almost broke my whole console. But yeah, because that's when you bought your VR, and you both brought it. We both brought it, and we were playing ping pong against each other.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah, remember the night we played on VR? And
The VR chat with the kid.
The kid, yeah.
Yeah.
And he followed us
Yeah.
from game to game.
Yeah. So what? The game was it was the back rooms.
Uh-huh.
The back rooms with that monster, and we're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
but you could hear the kid echoing like, "Come here."
Yeah,
Come
he was teaching
here.
us how to go down a little vent.
Yeah.
Bro, it was like late at night, and I was in my like living room on the
Me too,
ground
yeah, me too.
crawling,
Yeah,
trying to go through
yeah.
this vent.
I think my mom was watching TV, and the kid's like, because I'm trying to hear my mom talk to me, and then the kid is like, "You gotta get on your knees. You gotta get on your knees." And then I'm like, okay. So I start getting on my knees, and you start crawling, like fake crawling, like army crawling
Yeah.
on the floor, and you're going through a vent.
I remember pausing and like thinking like, what am I doing?
What am I doing on this like Friday night?
My room was like dark. I was downstairs. My whole family's asleep upstairs,
They just hear,
and
like,
I'm
walking.
downstairs like crawling on this little VR with a little kid teaching me. I was
How
like,
far we've come as a. Yeah, that
that
kid
wasn't
was
that
funny.
long ago.
Yeah, that was
It's like a year. I don't know, a year and a half.
probably a year from now, honestly. But yeah, that was funny because we were just crawling in the middle of our living rooms.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I literally, my solo podcast, I talk about how VR is literally like a workout.
Yeah.
Like some ping pong. Remember
Yeah.
ping pong?
Yeah.
That would get tiring because we had played it before we had practice.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, all right, bro, good game. I'll see you at practice.
Yeah.
And then-
5 minutes later, we're at practice.
Yeah. And Yeah, because ping pong was fun. It's just like that's not gonna give me a workout.
No, dude, that ping pong is legit on that. On
Yeah.
VR. It's like it feels so real.
The spin and everything.
People have no idea until they get on it.
Yeah, and like the controller vibrates when you hit it, so it actually feels like you're hitting a ball.
And you can curve it and stuff.
That's insane. I don't other stories like the one that really gets me going, bro. Like gets me laughing is the Marcus one. Were you right in the morning? Where it was
You're
like
talking about when he like got mad at someone?
yeah, the breakfast one.
I didn't go on that trip. I was sick.
That was the one you were sick. That
Dude,
was the one you were like deathly ill.
Yeah.
It was I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know.
I think
Literally, he just started yelling at someone.
I think he took someone's seat or something, or went into the wrong breakfast room, or
Yeah, we went into like a breakfast room, and it was like you know those just like a regular breakfast, how they have the metal things and all that, but it was nice. Our own plates, like everything, and then the tables were nicely put.
Yeah.
And Marcus is already eating in there, right? And his back is turned, and we're all like, okay, we'll start eating. So we all start getting our food, and some guy walks in and was like, y'all know where you guys boys at? And then we were all like, and Marcus just eating, like his back is turned.
Yeah.
And then he said something like, I know y'all hear me, boy. And then I was like,
see now.
yeah. So then Marcus like turned around like hard and was like, you watch who you're talking to. And then Marcus, he was like going crazy,
I bet.
like,
Understandably, if the
yeah.
guy yelled
And
that.
Coach Brew was literally just sitting down watching everything. Like, okay, we'll leave.
That's funny.
But, yeah,
I wish I was
can't-
there.
Yeah, I can't think of another one.
There's a lot of stories. My mind's blank. I just
Yeah.
whenever I think about the stories, I just think about the times where we would sit down late at night and say we're gonna do homework, and then end up talking for hours.
For hours, bro. How many discussions have you done? None.
One,
All right. Yeah,
maybe.
and then we just put it away.
I responded to 2. Like,
2 replies.
yeah, we probably
Yeah.
have 20 podcasts
Yeah.
if we recorded them.
Yeah, we were just saying that how if we did have a podcast set up like back then or last year or early this year, we would already have thousands of
some
episodes.
Elite content.
Yeah, I think we would have got canceled on a few though.
100%.
What's so because usually our talks consisted of conspiracy theories, right? So what's your favorite conspiracy theory? And I know you can go crazy on this.
Dude, I don't know.
Like, what's your?
I feel like I have to be like, you have to bring one up, and then I'll speak my opinion on it.
All right, let's start off with aliens. You believe in aliens?
Like the stereotypical alien, like
Someone that's not from here.
a
No eyebrows, no hair, bald.
I think there's probably living things on another planet, like a bug or something.
Yeah.
I don't know about functioning like human type people, like aliens. I don't know about
You don't
that.
think so? I
No.
feel like they're just advanced. I feel like they're watching over us.
I don't think
Imagine
so.
you're watching yourself, or not yourself, people, and you're like, right? You're an advanced
Yeah.
creature, and you're just looking down, trying to learn, and you can't learn anything from humans because we're all like, we're either dumb or smart, you
Yeah.
know. So I just feel like aliens are so advanced and being like that kid's literally playing video games. Like, what?
I don't think
These
so.
two
I
people
don't
are doing
know.
a podcast. Like,
There's no way, bro.
you don't believe in aliens then?
No, I don't believe in ghosts either.
You don't believe in ghosts?
No,
You never had a ghost incident?
I probably have, but like, it's just like, hey, that's weird.
Yeah,
But
like,
I don't think there's a ghost.
yeah, I've had ghost incidents.
Really?
Yeah, like just sleeping in my bed, start floating,
No, no.
and then the ghost like brought me to his neck. Yeah, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
No, there was actually one where we had a babysitter, and we were at a 2-story house, and our babysitter was my parents went on a date night. Babysitter was helping us, and the light she would sleep in the loft, like because we were all going to sleep for bed,
Uh-huh.
and she would hear the fan turn off from underneath. So she went down the first time, turned off the fan, checked it, and then went back upstairs and slept. But on top of the loft, like underneath was the living room, so the fan was right there on her ears. Like,
Yeah.
she was sleeping, and it turns on again, right? Like I'm getting goose, whoa, I'm getting goose. Right, and it turns on again. She's just like, nope. Like goes back down, turns it off, and then I'm pretty sure the last time it turned on, but when she went down, all the lights were on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
like
so-
stories like that, it's like
But
there's no
my mom,
explanation.
when we moved out, because my mom just wanted to move out from the house for some reason. I
Yeah.
think it was like one of those, yeah. So the owner actually said that the person died in that house. The
See?
owner died,
Yeah.
and Yeah, the rest is.
I don't know.
You never had like a scary incident or?
No, dude, I'm boring.
No, you're not boring.
I mean, maybe like the most I can think of is like I'm laying in bed and my door shuts on its own, but like not loud, like not like a horror movie where it's like whack. Yeah,
Like that. Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's just like
definitely a
slowly,
ghost.
and I'm like, what the heck, But that's it. I just like I'm also not that curious. Like like in movies, like when something crazy like that happens, they get up and go look.
Yeah.
Like if something happens like that, I'm like, they're not in my room. I'm good.
They're not in my room.
I was like, they're not here. If there's if I hear like stuff like a robber break in, it's like, if I'm the only one alone, I'm not going down there. I'm trying to get out my window and stuff. But like all the movies that they go down and try to figure stuff out, or when like a scary character, like they always try to go investigate. Same thing with like ghosts. Like if something happens, as long as it's not near me right now, I have some time. I'm not gonna go to it.
That reminds me, because well, not about ghosts, but
Yeah.
we'll go back to conspiracies. But my mom, remember how we had conditioning in the mornings, and
Yeah.
it'd be like you have to wake up at like 4 or 5, so
Yeah.
it's dark out, right? So my mom, she didn't know that I was already awake, so I was brushing my teeth. It was at the big house, and the big house had these stairs, and behind the stairs,
Yeah.
so it was like what is that, like what's the thing that holds people that they can't fall over? Like the fence, I guess,
Yeah.
of the stairs. And over, if you jumped over, you're dead. Like, the stairs are pretty big.
Yeah.
So she's standing at the end of the stairs while I'm brushing my teeth, and I'm done brushing my teeth, and it's 4 a.m. And she was, because I always told my parents, like, wake me up, so in case, if I didn't wake up for the alarm. And I'm literally done brushing my teeth. I wipe my mouth with the towel, and I look, and her silhouette is just right there on top of the stairs, like just a black being.
Was she not there?
No, she was there, but I didn't, because I'm half
yeah.
awake. It's like 4 a.m. and I'm literally about to risk it all. I'm literally about to go tackle her over like I'm about to go, because I'm like, no one's up this morning, like this early.
Yeah.
I'm the only one up, and I turn around and she's just standing, like she like I'm like, bro, like don't please, like I started saying like my Padre Nuestro. I started,
Yeah.
but like one of those incidents. So yeah, back to the conspiracy. What's another? What did we used to always talk about? We used to always be.
We've talked about like religious things.
Okay, let's get into it.
Like
Let's do it.
Like, what's your view on heaven? I know we've talked about that.
Ooh, because everyone has a.
Yeah, everyone has a different view on that. I'm Christian.
Yeah.
So
He's like, I'm Christian.
Yeah, so I think that heaven's a thing.
Yeah.
Heaven and hell, and what I believe happens is what I hope happens is, heaven is you go up there and God introduces you to the person that He had planned you to be, like what He made you to be, like whoever the person is, and hopefully if you made it to heaven, you go up to heaven and that person's like looking in the mirror, like I lived out my life to be what God planned. I'm a man of Christ. I helped change the world. All that stuff. What I think hell would be is, obviously like Satan and all that. But
Yeah.
I think that you go to hell and you meet that person and it's like a completely different person. So it's like, you meet that person that God had set you out to be, and you're like looking at a stranger. That would be, hell to me. Like I want to be able to live a life through Christ and grow that way and become, a change to this earth and help people. And so that when I do go to heaven, if that's the case, I meet myself,
Yeah.
the person that He made me to be.
Dude, I never thought of it like that. Like the person who's bad, not bad, but the person who you didn't turn out to be, like just total sin, like you just messed up. Not even messed up, you just like failed. But you did it to yourself. You're saying like that's the person you'd meet if you went to hell.
Yeah.
Like mean, because I guess you already are that person, but
you'd meet like a completely different person as far as who they are. And I would hate, if that's the case. And if you see a completely different person and they're like, hey, you didn't live the life God created for you. I'm sorry, you only got one chance. That would suck, right? So that's kind of what I believe.
Yeah. Are you kind of at that point? Because, like, every dinner that I have, I always have, like, not an argument, but, like, our family just talks. And because I'm the person, because, they're all, like, Christianity and all that. But then I'm the person, I try to see it from different perspectives.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know, I'm at, like, that part of my life where, how do I explain it? It's just, like, I'm questioning everything.
Yeah.
But that's if you don't care about it, then you're not gonna question.
Yeah.
That's how I think about it. Like,
Yeah.
at night, 12 a.m., you're like, is God even real?
Yeah.
Like, just simple as that.
No.
Like, and then when you're thinking about that, you're like, dang, I'm going to hell. Like, not that I'm going to hell, but just I'm not supposed to be thinking that. Like, that's how I feel. But before you say something, I saw someone on TikTok talk about this and how. Because I didn't really grow up like that, but that if you do something bad, then you're going to hell.
Yeah.
If you do something good, you're going to heaven.
Uh-huh.
But, like, I try to, like, steer away from that and be like, everyone, there's not one good person in this world.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay, yeah, we're good people, but then there's things that we're going to do in the future that's probably going to be a mess up to our future.
Yeah.
A risk that we take, like, those kind of things that could set us up for... and because I used to always tell you this, that I feel like there's so many paths that a person can take.
Yeah.
And you chose to stop basketball and now you're doing this and you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Another Jerry kept doing basketball.
Yeah.
And is just like
trying to go play pro right now or something.
Yeah, like just not like wasting his time, but just doing something he's not enjoying.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've always felt like there's not alternate universes, not like some Marvel type, but that there's always ways to steer you.
Yeah, every action you take makes a big difference in your life. That's something that I've recently really learned, with like dating someone, not dating the person. Like my life's, they're two completely different lives. Playing basketball, not playing basketball, not working with my dad. Like it's like right now I could be in a completely different life I am, but due to the actions that I made and took, like I'm a completely different person. So it is kind of scary sometimes to think about, what if I was still with this person? What if I was still playing basketball? What if I wasn't working?
Yeah.
Where would my mental be? Like, would I be as happy as I am now?
Yeah.
There's no way to answer it. You know?
Because, like, the biggest one for me is, like, picking Ottawa. Like, if I never picked Ottawa, I would never have met you. I would never have this podcast.
Yeah.
Like, I would have never... like played basketball, like I would have been a totally different person. Would I have been into like drugs? Would I have been into, like what school would I have been into? Did I stay in Arizona? Like so many outcomes could have changed who Zachary Aird was.
Yeah.
And
did you ever consider any other schools?
I mean like the regular, like universities.
Oh yeah, so
there was like
for just school.
Yeah, for basketball it was like Benedictine, but that was
mine was I had Park.
Yeah, that's what
they wanted me to go there and start. Because they were new that year.
Yeah.
And then it was Ottawa, and then I could have went to William Penn and played JV.
William Penn, they were in the tournament. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
they did pretty good. William Penn, I think.
Yeah, they did. They've been pretty good for a while, but it's funny. Like I always think about that too. Like because I was so set on going to Park, so set. Like hey, I can go to Gilbert. I can get my own apartment. They want me to play over there. And then meanwhile, Ottawa is right here. It'll be like high school again. I want to live on my own for a little bit, and all that stuff. So I was set on it. I was dating a chick at the time. It's really funny. Lives right around this area. When I was pulling in, your house, I was like, "What's going on here? Is this set up?"
Yeah. What would you do?
Yeah. No. So.
You're actually doing the podcast with her. She like walks in.
Yeah. There's cameras everywhere.
I didn't like how you treated me.
Yeah.
Like, you chose that school because of me?
No, so I chose to stay and go to Ottawa because I was a little simp.
Because I was a simp.
And then it's like, dude, like a couple weeks later, it was over. It wasn't a serious thing, but like it was like, all right, now I'm here.
Yeah. But she stirred you into the school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like
yeah, like so I'm like so thankful. And at the time I was like, dang, now I don't have a girlfriend. And now I'm going to my second choice of school. I was like, gosh,
Damn, Jerry.
But I'm like I said, every action you take leads to something, and I'm so happy I did that. Like I there's not one mistake that I look back on and I'm pissed about still because it's led me to where I'm at. So I like to look at things like they happen for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, God has a plan.
Yeah.
Whoever your God is has a plan for you.
Yep.
And just believing in that helps me with everything, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it seriously kind of sounds corny,
Yeah.
but like just knowing that, like, seriously helps with anything, whether it's like losing money, a breakup, leaving basketball, like just knowing that God has a plan for me and I fully trust in that plan helps me with everything. Like,
yeah.
So
Like just letting go.
Yeah.
Like the art of letting go is just.
Yeah, it's reality. Like,
Yeah.
Like, I can't hold on to any past mistakes. Can't hold on to any past anything. Like,
Yeah.
just let fate happen and you know, make the best of it.
Yeah.
And focus on yourself. Sounds corny, but like
Yeah.
that's really how I think. So
That's how it is. You know, in church, like the smaller churches, because I go to a smaller church, and like you know, everyone knows each other,
Yeah.
and everyone was giving their testimonies out, and I gave my testimony out because our pastor asked, what do you think God is doing for your life?
Yeah.
So I gave my testimony, but in the beginning, but someone said a good point of what you just said, and she basically said, why like dwell on. Like, if you have something coming up, why dwell on that when it's already set?
Yeah.
Like,
It
everything is
happened.
set. Like, you leaving this podcast and driving, why would you be scared to drive? That's set.
Yeah.
Like, whatever happens on your drive, everything is set no matter what. And
yeah, just like I just choose to live. You know, literally, I just choose to live with what happens. Like,
you can't change it.
I'm a full believer in my religion, so it's like I trust what he's got, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you make your own actions, you take your own steps, but what happens with those and why you took them, you know, other than what you know, why you think you took them, like there's ultimately, in my opinion, someone that is leading you in a way that if you allow yourself to be successful at the end of it, you know, and take the right steps, you know, along the way, like I believe that everything will be fine. And that's another way that I find happiness. It's just letting life be and trying to make the best of it.
Yeah. There was that one argument or that one saying, I don't know, that I used to always tell you on the trips, and it was, I always felt like all religions were
tied in a little bit.
Yeah, tied in, like no matter what.
Yeah.
Because my biggest argument towards my parents is, so we believe we go to heaven, right? Like, that's us, you know, have God in your heart, like that. But what if someone's never even known about God, but they only know about their religion?
Yeah.
So what do they think about us? Like, we're not going to their heaven?
Yeah.
Or they're not going to our heaven? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, does God have a soft heart to put him in our heaven? Or God isn't? I just feel like it's a God, and he's just like allowing all of us to just find that God.
We're all trying to go to the same place.
Yeah.
I think almost every religion, your goal is to get to heaven. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know a ton
it's
about
like an after play. Like it's all basically heaven.
Yeah.
Spiritual paradise.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all like that.
So, dude, that's when you were mentioning like laying in bed and thinking about thoughts like, is God even real? That's one thing that I always think about is I believe in heaven, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, what if heaven's not a thing? Like, what if the second I die, it's like, am I gone? Like, is it a black? Is it a black wall? Am I back to nothing, or am I gonna come back as a pig?
Dude, that what you just said is what used to like make me lose sleep when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I would literally get up and go to my parents' room and start crying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like
scary.
because I used to think like if I die and I've been on this earth for I was 7, so
Yeah.
if I die next year, for the whole time being I'm just in a black.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I used to think. Like, what if there's no like in reality you just wasted your whole time.
Yeah.
And you were just
like, what do you forget about everything? Like,
yeah.
Like, you know, you have memories in life and you go to heaven, you're going to remember those memories, right? I assume.
I hope so.
Like, do you forget about those? Like, if there's no heaven, or are you just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Answers that we can't have answered right now.
Like, I hope, like, I know my family.
Yeah.
Because I know everyone's family. Like, you know, like, if I see you, then how big is heaven? Like,
it's got to be pretty big.
Yeah. It's a big, big house.
Yeah. I wonder where it is.
Yeah, it's probably, like, in Arizona. No, Satan is in Arizona. Like, that's hell.
Satan's under us right now.
Yeah. Like, he's just getting burnt himself.
If we died and went to hell, we'd be there in, like, a fraction of a second.
Yeah.
just because of how close it is.
Nah, if we were both in hell, we could kind of survive for like those 10 minutes.
Yeah, we're used to this temperature. Can
Yeah.
turn it up.
Turn it up. Oh, you're at 200? I
Yeah.
already got this.
TikTok, turn it up. That's the max. Turn it up.
Yeah. Oh, we'd be like a sauna in there. Boy, it would be hot. It'd be hot in. I can't imagine. Hey. So yeah,
How much time do we got?
we got like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Let's ask this. What do you wish I had asked you? Or hold on, like what do you wish I had asked you? And it could be anything. It could be like, why didn't you ask me about my best layup? Or and then a second thing, if you want to just scratch the first one, what's something like you could teach the audience?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah, I want to do that.
All right, let's
Because you
ask
asked me
a question.
I just rambled off. I talked a lot.
No, that's the
What-
point. Yeah.
What are your goals after, like, I know you want to become a weightlifting coach. Where do you see I don't want to say where do you see yourself, but after these next couple of years, what's your goal, like, as far as life?
You've always asked me like my future.
Yeah.
And because I'm the person that's like, I'm gonna just like you were saying, I'm gonna let life be. But I think so. Start with the podcast. My goal for this podcast is definitely to get listeners. Because like you guys are gonna be like the ones that started it. Like,
Yeah.
so stuff like that. Like I just want to grow an audience, but then I also want to be a strength coach because I love fitness. The only problem is I don't know if I want to be a strength coach for a group setting, like so
Or
college or individuals, because that seems so fun. But if you're an individual, then I would basically have two jobs that I'd have to work on, which a lot of those rates I'm fine with, like overcoming odds and overcoming numbers, but at a certain part of the day, like I want to start a family. I don't want to lead to a bad relationship because hey, I can't hang out today. I need to focus on like I'm gonna want to be with my family. But if all three of those could tie in, then that's what I want. I want to, because then like for the podcast, I'm just letting it go. Like I've seen some videos go crazy, some videos are back to 100, and then you see those TikToks where it's like keep going, keep pressing the record button. Like a lot of the people that we see nowadays is their testimony is that they just didn't stop. Yeah. So I don't want to. I guess the word is like pod fade. Yeah. So I keep telling myself every day, like, just keep editing, just keep getting content out. Because there's going to be someone that's going to learn from your video, or we just talked about religion and someone needed to hear that. Yeah.
Do you have fun doing this?
Dude, I have fun.
Yeah. Like, that's something that Gary Vee always talks about.
Yeah, just have fun.
Like, people ask him, like, I'm doing this business or I'm doing my social media. Like, I'm getting burnt out. What do I do? He's like, are you having fun with it? Well, yeah. Do what's fun. Like, do what's fun and run away with it. So obviously keep going. Yeah.
And me, like I've always like in a very big setting, I won't talk.
Yeah.
But if it's like 3 people, 2 people, 1 person, I'm like all ears. I'm the freak, like
you're the clown.
Yeah, I'm the clown. So I was like one day, I really don't know what it started, but I was just like, let me just start a podcast. I mean, I guess I'm a little funny, but like
no, you're the funniest person I know.
Yeah, thank you. Say it louder. Say it louder.
Zachary is the funniest person I know.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That's saying a lot too. I know some funny people. I also think I'm pretty funny.
No, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That's
like
combined.
You're ranking above like my own ego of myself, my dad, all my other friends. Like I always tell my parents, you're the funniest person I know. And they're like, Zach? Because they don't really know you like that. Yeah. They're like, him? And I'm like, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, your parents are great, man.
So are yours.
Hey, yo.
Yours are better.
Nah, yours are better.
Yours are a little better.
Okay. All right.
I will say this. I'd said it before the podcast. I wish we were both a little bit taller. Because, dude, the damage we did in practice, maybe not daily, but...
Not daily, but it was sparks.
Dude,
you could see it.
The damage we did in practice with the chemistry we had. Yeah. Like you, I think I commented on something when you were posting. You said I could read you. Yeah. Like that seriously was how it was. Like I'm starting to develop that with Eli now, like when I play with him, which is weird, not now, but like the last year. And then when we went to the men's league, we had it. And it's like it's crazy how all those years added up to that chemistry. And now like if we were taller and we played together, like that would have been
we're not Ottawa.
You would average a lot of points.
Yeah.
Like And I would have probably had a lot of assists because of you.
Yeah, we'd have been like Hepker and Keeley with the scoring records and all
Literally.
that.
No, because there was times, especially, dude, remember like the 2-on-2s with Jake and Eli over summer and stuff?
Bro.
Dude,
And Marcus.
And
They would
Marcus.
get pissed because I said, you know what? No more full court, half court. I mean,
yeah,
no more full half court.
It
We used to make it 1/3 of
Split
the
it.
court.
yeah.
And guardable, bro.
One-on-one, like, I'm pretty quick, so it's
Yeah.
hard to stay in front of me. And,
Yeah.
and when I have freedom, I'm kind of shifty, and I can get downhill. Not 5-on-5. Like
Yeah.
I don't play like that 5-on-5, but 2-on-2, it's like
Yeah,
you have to help a little bit, and our chemistry's so good that I could like at any point if I see a little bit of help and you know where to be, like you just move to the perfect spot.
Yeah.
It makes my job easy.
Yeah.
Like our chemistry was so tough. It doesn't matter who we'd play against. That 2-on-2 squad with one shot, we can't rebound.
Yeah.
With one shot,
Yeah.
no one was stopping us.
No.
Marcus would get so mad.
Yeah.
Eli
Jake.
would get pissed.
All right, Jake, I mean.
Jake would get pissed. Like Marcus
Yeah.
would really get mad. I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna remind him about that after
Yeah.
this.
I got to get Marcus on the pod too, though.
He'd probably love it.
Yeah, Marcus would love it. I know he's watching. But, yeah, like, like, you dribble, I'm going to give free game whoever's guarding you.
Yeah.
So this is a scout. But whenever you're dribbling, I know when you're not looking at me, but I feel you.
Yeah.
Sounds weird. But I feel you, and I know when a pass is coming.
That's
Like,
so weird.
Because
But
there's
it's so true.
sometimes I'm in the corner, and I'm open. But I know I'm not getting the ball, so I'm not even ready. Like,
Yeah.
I stay ready, so you don't have to get ready.
Yeah.
But I'm just in my mind. I'm like, I'm not ready to shoot. But then there's times where my whole body's like not clenched, but I'm ready to shoot this next one because I know you're passing it. And every time I thought it was probably intuition.
Yeah.
That's probably like our energies are so high together that
Yeah. And there'd be times where, like, let's say I'd dribble up the left side of the floor, and I'd kind of glance at you maybe. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I would, like, look
oh
at
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
and
BYU is one of them.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
know you're there. So it's like, this happened a lot where I would, all right, I'm on the left side, you're on the far right corner. I know, like, hey, I'm going to dribble left, like, maybe a dribble or two, and throw that, like,
Pound it, yeah.
like left fireball, because I know the second I dribble left, that
That guy
guy, because
moves.
of the defense we played,
Yeah.
is going to move, even a foot, unless it's like Colton or something. Then it's like,
Yeah,
that's hard.
Key or goal
Yeah.
in the corner.
Sometimes it was hard with them, but like most of the time they're going to move, and that pass is going to be, because I
A
can
dot
throw that
shoot.
pass, and
Yeah, straight to my
if
chest.
you catch it, you're going to shoot it and probably hit it.
Yeah.
So I would love to see like our stats if we could go back all the way to like the first practice where we played
Yeah.
and just see the like the
How
shot
far,
attempts,
yeah.
the how many assists you
A
had
shot
to me
chart
or I
of
had
all
to
the
you.
dots. Mine are definitely like red corners, and then it's like just scatter. There's nothing in the paint.
Yeah, no, I don't think there would be. I
Yeah.
think there'd be like
No, because open gym Zach and Jerry, that was
dangerous.
yeah. Because that's what I told you. Used to always be like, bro, shoot like you did that one summer, and I'm like, Jerry, you're not playing in the summer. Like we're not on the same team at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Like because then we got Josh, and Josh is rather gonna pass it to someone else, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
Hey, dude, okay, I'll ask you this.
yeah.
Based on your chemistry with people, if you could pick your 5 to play with, who would it be? You're the starting 2. And if you don't
Okay.
include me, you don't have to. I'd like
I'm the
that.
starting one, but
Okay.
I'm gonna include you
Okay.
because I don't want to bring the ball up
Okay.
because I'd rather run to the corner.
Yeah, yeah.
My chemistry, I'm gonna add the 3 people I always play with, which is my dad,
Okay.
my brother, and Nomar,
Okay.
the big that I used to always tell you about. That's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 5
So that 5
is
chemistry
beating
wise-
anyone.
Okay.
I swear to God.
My 5 would be you.
Okay, I was gonna say I added you, bro. You're getting kicked off the pot.
We can't just talk about how our chemistry was elite and then not add each
Yeah.
other. Yeah, you were
You're the
elite, but
best.
let me tell you about Sydney.
Yeah. Starting to. I'm the one starting to. Not Zach.
Yeah. Zach, you were probably our 8th man.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
So
off the bench.
I will say this. I will be our 2, but I'll dribble the ball a lot
Yeah.
because the only other person I've had chemistry with, like you and I, is my friend Sydney.
Mm.
But I was the 2. So I was in the spot you were in. So that's why I kind of can like know where to go sometimes because I grew up with Sydney being my point guard. So I would say I'm the 2, you're the 3.
On the 3. Okay, I run.
You
the
won't
other
guard
corner.
the 3. But,
Yeah.
But Sydney would be my 1 because then I would it's just that chemistry and then I would handle the ball.
Can I guess your 4?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Is it Dan?
He's the 5.
He's
I
the
forgot
5.
about Dan. I wasn't gonna mention Dan. He's the 5. Oh my gosh.
So the 4 is.
You gotta clip this. You gotta clip this. You gotta clip my starting 5 just for me.
So the 4 is Eli.
Yep.
Okay.
Dude,
okay.
that team
Okay.
is killing.
Well, now I know I'm not
anybody.
getting the ball.
No, you're getting the rock. You're getting the rock. But it's like, because look, I can play off ball with Sydney, right?
Yeah.
Sydney can attack downhill. That's
Yeah.
some rim presence as well as Eli.
Yeah.
If I have the ball, my pick and pop with Daniel or pick
Yeah.
and roll, dude, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm serious. I need this clip just to send to Daniel. Like, we called ourselves the Unheard Of. I don't know if you've ever
The Unheard Of.
Unheard Of
The
because
cheesiest name. That's like some orange juice type.
yeah,
Orange juice.
I have a post on Instagram where I commented or like captioned it Unheard Of, and it was just Daniel and I because no one's heard of us. Like our
Yeah.
chemistry was
Unheard of.
Yeah, it's kind of corny, but that's how it was. But then with you in the corner, it's like the second someone helps, dude, imagine that. Pick and roll with Dan. The second your guy helps, I'm firing that puppy to you.
Yeah, and then you got Eli on a 45 to cut.
Yep. Eli does the. I always.
Eli
throw-
does anything
he-
though.
yeah.
Like if you tell him to go shoot, he'll shoot. If you tell him to dunk, he'll dunk.
Yeah. Eli and I have a play where, and we did it this week.
Fake handoff.
No, it's like I come off I don't have to come off a ball screen, but I do just to distract a little bit. Come off a high ball screen at the top, and I kind of just Eli knows, and sometimes I'll say his name, and I dribble towards the right wing, and I'll throw it to him without looking, and he'll just stampede at corner and go dunk. It's worked so many times. Like, that's our play.
Yeah, 21 delay.
Yeah, it's just like a pass the corner stampede. So
Yeah.
that team, we would kill your 5.
Well, my 5 has you on it, so you're gonna like.
Well, that
face
equals
off.
each other out.
I don't know. My 5 was killing at Lifetime, but I guess that's gonna have to be on another episode.
Yeah,
It's already,
I'm about to come back.
Yeah. No, you are definitely gonna come back. There's only gonna be a bunch. So yeah, this was Jerry Johnson. Yeah, you want to say bye or?
No, I just appreciate you having me on this.
Oh,
wish,
thank you.
I wish this happened earlier. I texted you. I was so excited to do this.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
because we talk all the time.
Yeah, and I was like, as soon as my season ends, you're on. Like I was literally
Yeah.
telling you, and then I needed to get all this equipment,
Yeah.
so that's why it's later.
Just appreciate it, and I hope to be back like the most reoccurring guest,
Yeah.
other than your
Like,
parents
yeah.
and your
You'll probably
girlfriend.
be on it every month.
Yeah.
Jerry, I didn't get any guests. You want to be on?
38th time returning guest, Jerry.
Oh, Jerry Johnson. You guys never heard this guy.
That's when you're gonna have a live audience and stuff. They're gonna be like, "Let's go!"
It's gonna say clap.
Yeah, applaud.
Applaud. Yeah, so thank you guys for listening. You guys can follow my Instagram at Zachary's_metamorphosis, where the E is a 3 and the 2 O's are zeros. Zachary's_metamorphosis.
Art?
Art. Yeah, I have never said that on this, but yeah, so follow my Instagram, YouTube, TikTok is Zaird_. And thank you guys for listening. Have a good one, and remember to always come back to the breath.